actually really good. Kind of reminds me of scary stories to tell in the dark. Even some of the artwork reminds me of scary stories to tell in the dark. Check this out. $1.25 at Dollar Tree. But anyway, enough about my spooky literature. Tonight, welcome to the Monday night LiveSCREAM 7K giveaway. And it is a hot day, a hot night in North Carolina. It is like 100 degrees today. And it's been a heck of a day. Welcome in, Sherry. Welcome in, Laura. Welcome in to the big Monday night LiveSCREAM. Tonight, oh man, I'm going to be giving away another set of Beistel cutouts. But I got to tell you guys, I am beat. So if I'm not with it tonight, I apologize. After work today, I had to deal with a little bit of car repairs. And of course, that being taking an alternator out. So if you've ever done any kind of car repairs in your life, you know how fun that can be, especially outside when it's a million degrees. So I'm tired, guys. So we're gonna try to have a good time tonight if I can keep my eyes awake. We'll welcome into the chat tonight. Also, Blue Bonnet, welcome in. Also, welcome in to the entire spooky family. Of course, the breaking news today and the Halloween scene was Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works, of course, the spooky carnival theme was rumored for months and months and months, and today it finally hit online for members only. So I know I saw a lot of the comments. A lot of you were lucky enough to grab some of that, and you've got some of that stuff. I'm exhausted too, says Laura. Yeah, like Garfield says, Mondays are always rough. It's like what can go wrong seems to always go wrong on a Monday. It's like that's always like the rule of thumb. On Monday, what can go wrong will definitely go wrong because it's Monday. Warner, welcome into the chat. Amy and Tony, welcome in to the chat as well. But if you see a little bit of dirt on my fingernails, I apologize. I tried to clean up before coming on to the live with my lava soap, but unfortunately some of the motor grease is still there. But oh well, tomorrow is another day. Let's see. Spectre says, I miss Monday nights watching WWF and WCW. Ha, man, Spectre, I spent my Monday nights back in the 90s and early 2000s always watching WCW and WWF. The Monday Night Wars were definitely a thing back then, and most of the time, I led myself to watch WWF more than WCW. WCW was always kind of like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. Like the NWO wasn't my thing. K Chris, welcome in. Let's see, K Chris, what did K Chris say? Y'all, I thought I was doing something by sending Derek a message at 8 a.m. about Bath and Body Works. I think at 8 a.m., K Chris, I think the video had already went live at that point because I was up at 5 a.m. this morning and I had saw that the news had broke sometime overnight last night that it was launching today. So I was up at 5 a.m. before work, editing the video so it could go up by 7:30 this morning. But definitely thanks to everyone that did give me the shout out in case I was going to miss it. Dancing Frogs, Heather, welcome in tonight. Frankenstein Lover, welcome in to the chat tonight. Also, did anybody here, did anything else drop today? Because like I say, after that, I kind of fell behind with YouTube, with work, and with the alternator repair, all of that stuff. You know, at one point in time, I just need to be like most other people. I just need to pay somebody else just to do my car repairs for me. I'm getting too old to try to do stuff, guys. I'm 47 years old and I'm still out there working on alternators and all of that stuff. Some gotta, what was the old Kenny Rogers song? You gotta know when to hold them, you gotta know when to fold them, and you gotta know when to walk away. Well, I'm still going, so I'm gonna keep doing the best I can. But anyway, I saw rumors floating around that Anthropology was possibly dropping stuff today. Does anybody have any confirmation of did Anthropology drop anything? Because I haven't even had time to even check and see if any of that came out today. So I'm kind of in the dark when it comes to Anthropology. All right, let's see. Perry says, Derek always gives us a gun show. I haven't even had my workout today, Perry. My workout today was working an alternator free from a car. So I haven't even worked on my arms today. Today's a cheat day, I guess. Tomorrow's another day, so hopefully I can hit the weights tomorrow. But yeah, I have been hitting them pretty hard, so I'm not as tiny as I was over on the the old channel over there. So I'm trying to take better care of myself. Like I've mentioned before, with a grandkid on the way, I know he's going to want piggyback rides and all of that stuff. So I've got to stay in pretty good shape for an older man now. All right, so what's going on in the chat here? October Breeze, I don't know if I gave you a shout out, but thank you for joining in tonight. October Breeze, always here to moderate and looks after the chat. Definitely shout out to her for being here tonight. All right, so yeah, K Crest, that carousel price, can we talk about that for a moment? Bath and Body Works, $275 for a candle holder. $275 for a candle holder. There's no way. There's no way. That thing must be made out of 24 karat gold if you're asking $275 for a candle holder. It's just no. Let's see. Sam said no anthropologist, but we'll do some. That's funny. Did I miss anything? Did anthropology drop today? I apologize, guys, if I missed the chat, but did anthropology drop anything today? I don't think they did. Climber Reptiles, welcome into the chat. Also, let's see. Yeah, it's one of their better ones. It's not one of my favorites. It's just one of the shirts I grabbed at Hot Topic, but I do love some CC. But yeah, not one of my favorite albums. But for $7, the price was right for it, so I grabbed it. So I don't even really like the way the texture feels. It's one of those like really heavy, thick T-shirts, and wasn't the best T-shirt for today when it's hot outside. All right, Nicole says vintage print Halloween fabric score today. Going to make pillows. That's awesome, Nicole. Barb says big luminaries are always expensive. Will says we may do Nightmare Before Christmas, but not Halloween line. All right, so I'm guessing Breeze. Has anybody? Did I miss anything? Did Anthropology drop today? I don't know if it did or not because I'm missing a lot of the chat here. Will says let's outlaw Bath and Body. I think a lot of people are going to be outlawing those prices because it's kind of out there. Ken, welcome into the chat tonight also. So, of course, that's the biggie. Monday, we're into the week here of the 4th of July. And now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Amy, it's definitely one of those thick ones. Like, you can hear it if I go like this. Listen. You can hear how thick it is. Like, I love the t-shirts that are just like screen printed and you can barely even feel the image on it. But this one, it's almost like borderline. It feels like almost like iron on print. So it's really, really uncomfortable. But I'm determined to get my $7 use out of it. So yeah. K Chris says, did you see that Conjure Nightfall line at Michael's? Lots of cats and bats. They said a lot of that's not going to be in store until July 19th. So we got to keep our eye peeled on it because they tell us one date and then another date it drops. But from what I am understanding, and one of the viewers in the comment section for Bath and Body Works today, a manager for Bath and Body Works, said that street date is confirmed, July 6th. All of that stuff will be available in store. Now, here's what I found out today. On my way home, I swung by another Hallmark, Bath and Body Works, just out of curiosity. Now, here's where it gets funny, right? Okay. I always talk about on the channel how I don't want to film Bath and Body Works, but imagine this, right? I'm going in Bath and Body Works. I got motor oil grease all over my fingers. They're thinking, hey, this guy's definitely in the right store. He needs some soap. He needs some lotion. So, perfect timing, right? But anyway, I did ask and they said yes, right after the 4th of July. So it looks like street date confirmed, July 6th, Bath and Body Works. All of that stuff will be available in store. Thank you so much, May. Michael, welcome into the chat. Also, K. Chris says I need a new coupon to get that fragrance mist holder. All right, Jeff, welcome in. I know I'm missing a lot of people that are coming in because we've got like 80 people that have come in so far. So if I miss anyone, I definitely apologize. It's a Monday. Blame it on Monday. So, all right, guys. I also hit up a Bell's today. I don't know if you're familiar with Bell's. I've documented it before on the old channel. Bell's, of course, is like a TJ Maxx, Marshall's, home goods type store. They had a lot of Halloween out today. So that video will be dropping tomorrow night for premiere at 8 o'clock. Okay, Nicole, confirmation, Anthropology has Halloween. Katang, welcome into the chat also. I heard through the rumor mill that Anthropology was going to be dropping today. So maybe I'll get that video out sometime, but you guys have probably already seen it, so there's maybe no need for me to drop Anthropology. But tomorrow, it's a Bill's Halloween Hunt premiere at 8 o'clock with a little bit of Hallmark sprinkled into it, as well as another Lowe's update. That's right, Lowe's, guys, has the Halloween merchandise. If you saw last night's video, all you got to do is just look overhead when you walk in. The boxes are up there. Right now, all of my Lowe's stores has like all of the Charlie Brown 4th of July inflatables as soon as you walk in the door. But probably by next Sunday, it's going to be a lot of Halloween as soon as you walk in the door. At least a few animatronics, I'm assuming. Red Dragon, welcome in to the chat. Also, let's see. Jeff says, I wish we had Halloween in stores by me. It's really wild to me that so many, Amy and Tony, thank you so much for the sunshine sticker. There's a lot of that in North Carolina right now. Man, there's a lot of sunshine in North Carolina, and it is super hot. Mary Beth, welcome into the chat also. I think Lowe's is definitely going to be giving us a lot of stuff coming next week, because today I found a lot of boxes overhead. So I think they're going to even have their display out way sooner than they normally do. Walmart and Summerween. I don't think it's a thing this year. I'm really starting to think that Summerween at Walmart is not a thing this year. Okay, can we talk about this a minute? Because last year, okay, and me, guilty as charged right here, okay? I'm not a Summerween fan. I've made that very, very clear in many videos. I'm not the pink Halloween fan either. However, so many of us weren't Summerween fans. But does anybody else find it funny that this year so many stores did not give us Summerween, but we're all like chomping at the bit saying, where is Summerween? It's like the old Cinderella song from the 1988 album Long Cold Winter. Don't know what you got till it's gone, right? We had Summerween last year and we kind of made fun of it. And this year it didn't really come back as strong. And it's like, but Summerween, we miss you. We want you to come back so we can kind of pick on you again, because your Halloween's, you know, the red-headed stepchild of Halloween. More like the pink-headed stepchild of Halloween, if you will. But nonetheless, Summerween was at Pop Shelf yesterday. If you didn't see that video, check that one out, because Pop Shelf, my first time ever going to a Pop Shelf. I didn't even know I had a Pop Shelf in my area, but a little bit of Google research showed me that there was one in Wilson, North Carolina. So I was like, okay, I'll go check it out, since I've got one right down the street. And yeah, apparently the viral item there this year is the ghost sitting on the toilet reading the newspaper. It's a cool piece. It was a cool piece. Now, if I had purchased it, it would have been an impulsive purchase. So I'm getting better with impulsive purchases. I left the ghost sitting on the toilet right there on the Pop Shelf shelf. The Pop Shelf shelf. That's a tongue twister. But nonetheless, I walked away empty-handed and spared myself from a ghost on the toilet figurine. But exactly, Spectre. Halloween isn't a holiday. It's a lifestyle. I mean, look at me back here. All of this stuff stays up 24/7, 365 days a year. The two newest additions, of course, if you missed the Friday night live scream, there's Donald Duck. He finally made his way home. And there's that super cool, like 1960s or 1970s skull blow mold. And of course, I showed you guys this last week, but if you weren't in the Friday night live stream, there's the gumball machine from Michaels, filled with the orange and black pom-poms. There's my terrible lighting rig, just a tabletop lamp facing me. There's the skeletons from Five Below. By the way, keep checking your Five Below. Yeah, there's Bart Simpson back there behind it. That's just like a retail display full of old toys there. And right over here is Pumpkin Pete, sent by Karma Reptiles and her husband Wes. And there's that Five Below witch that is still a work in progress. That Five Below witch is going to have some shoulder pads desperately to make herself look a little bit better. She's going to need like some shoulder pads from like the 1980s. We're talking about like those big, massive shoulder pads, because she's literally just a stick. She's literally a stick, guys. Like, the picture on the box is definitely misleading. And over there is a blacklight poster of Michael Myers with the Strode House and the Halloween 3 trick-or-treaters. It says the season they came home. There's a lot I could show in here. Eventually, we're going to do a room tour, a whole house tour, basically. But let's see. Mario says, I saw Summerween at Ross. Okay, yeah, that's something that I'm definitely going to talk about here for a moment, because I've started seeing that too. My area at Ross has nothing yet, nor does TJ Maxx or Home Goods, but I've been seeing some videos pop up online, especially places in Florida, where TJ Maxx is starting to get some Halloween in. Now, see, Devin says, I like how you got the old school Pizza Hut. Yeah, like everything up here, it's just chaotically thrown together right now. One day, I'm gonna just completely redo everything in here, and in my man crypt, and in my garage. And I say one day, like if I ever get free time, but free time is hard to come by. Red Dragon says, how far are you from Chesapeake, Virginia, Derek? About 2 hours, Red Dragon, about 2 hours. I have checked into some of those areas to see if they have some Halloween, and it looks like they're at home, and some of their stores have way more than the Raleigh area, because at home is just one of those weird stores. It's just spread out, like 20 minutes from some people, 2 hours from some people, and then some people you got to go to an entire another state just to get to an at home. So, but anyway, touching base, TJ Maxx and Ross and Home Goods, if you're in the Florida area specifically, is what I've been seeing. They're starting to get the Halloween drops first. So here's hoping that I'm only about 6 or 7 hours from Florida. Hopefully North Carolina starts getting some of those drops sooner than later. See, Mario says, my Ross always looks like a crime scene. That's funny you say that, Mario, because that's how our Burlington is. Burlington here looks like the Salvation Army. Like, Burlington stores in my area are rough. Like, big time rough. It looks like a swap meet in there. It's not a good store. Like, Burlington is bad. Like, just pure bad. And the floor in most of the Burlingtons I've been in, I don't even want to know what some of the stains are. That's how bad the floor looks. Like, it's terrible. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Mary Beth says there's always a distinct vibe in Ross for sure. Ross to me is one of those stores that even during Halloween, they don't even really come strong with Halloween merchandise. You know, it's like even Christmas merchandise at Ross is kind of weak. Like, the only thing I really see cool at Ross sometimes are t-shirts and action figures. Like, Ross really gets a lot of cool horror action figures. That's what one of their strong suits are. But for the most part, Ross is definitely an afterthought. Ross and Burlington both are basically like the sleepers of those type of stores. The store I was talking about earlier in the video, Bill's is even better than both of those stores. And I could not believe how much Halloween I found in Bill's today. Like, Bill's had a lot put out. And as for other store updates, Target, if I'm not mistaken, is now officially the only store, if I'm correct on this, right? Target is the only store that has not given us any online drops for spooky season 2026. Come on, Target, wake up. What is going on here? I don't think we're missing anybody. We've gotten Home Depot, we've gotten Lowe's, we've gotten Spirit, gotten Bath and Body Works. It's just Target now. We need a drop from Target. Oh man, everybody's just going off about Ross right now. Welcome in, Autumn Harvest. Hope you're doing well tonight. Guys, when do you think Target's going to hit? What are they waiting on? Target here said not till after August, said Nicole. Is that, I'm guessing that's got to be for like in-store setup, Nicole, but they've got to give us drops online. They've got to give us drops online. Last year it was June. We're almost in July now, so it's got to be coming. It's got to be coming. So I don't know what's going on with that, but here's what's going on this week. Kind of a rundown loosely of the videos coming out. Of course, today we had the Bath and Body Works drop this morning. Right now we're doing the 7K giveaway live stream. Tomorrow night is going to be the Bills Hallmark Lowe's update video. And then Wednesday, I've got the vintage pickups video followed by an at-home update on Thursday. And then Friday, we've got the live stream, the first live stream featuring a guest. And that, of course, is Kirsten Marie, OMG. And that's going to kick off a series of panels here that I bring up other content creators and we discuss Halloween, Summerween, and everything in between. So looking forward to that. Friday night, July 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kirsten Marie, OMG, kicks it off, followed by the following Friday night, July 10th, with the Haunted House Cat. The Haunted House Cat, got tongue-tied. The Haunted House Cat, another great one. She works in a lot of retro style content with her spooky vlogs. So I hope you guys, if you're not following her, you go give her a follow. And then Halloween Maniacs towards the end of the month. And then, fingers crossed, hopefully in August, I mentioned this last night in the premiere, Jackula's Castle. That's right. Gonna try to get those guys up here sometime in August if our schedules kind of work out together. We've been in discussions about it, so South of Sanity also, I believe we're confirmed for August. South of Sanity will be coming up, I believe, the first Friday night in August. So I'm going to try to do like 2 or 3 each week. So if I haven't reached out to you yet, sit tight, because September, I may be reaching out to you if I haven't already made you an offer to come up on the panel. So hopefully these are going to be fun, and Friday nights are going to start being a whole lot more fun with these guests coming up, because they're cool people. And I think a lot of these channels, if you're not following them and you see them and get to chat with them, I think you're going to be like, okay, these are great channels. How did I ever live without them? And you'll go give them a follow. So Seabreeze, it's crazy anymore. Seabreeze, I'm missing something. I'm reading the chat now. All right, guys. So Laura says we really need to all get together on the 4th to celebrate its officially haunt season starting July 5th. Exactly. July 5th definitely starts spooky season, because then all of the patriotic holidays, with the exception of Labor Day, are out of the way, and it's full throttle in to spooky season. So as you guys saw, the channel is at 7,000 subscribers now. The way that these videos are uploading, it's definitely helping the channel grow. And you guys, by doing those hypes and comments and all of that stuff, much appreciated, guys, because you have made this channel what it has become. And all of the interaction that we have with the voice replies, which for whatever reason, I will address this topic again. I've addressed it a few times. I don't know what's happened. Voice replies, I used to be able to do like a voice reply to almost every comment. And then all of a sudden, I got a little notification saying that I had met my daily limit. So now after like 3 or 4 voice replies, I get a message saying I've met my daily limit. So until all that gets hashed out, guys, it's back to text comments. So hopefully that works for you. But I do acknowledge every comment. I do see you when you comment, and I do read every single comment. So thank you all for commenting, hyping the videos and everything. All of that has definitely gotten us to where we're at. And that's why we are here tonight for another giveaway. So everybody that's won, I hope you enjoy the gifts that you have received. And Sam was one of the last winners. Juniper's Lidge, welcome into the chat tonight. Alex, welcome into the chat. I try to, Alex. Like, my thing is, I'm never going to post and ghost, as the saying goes. I think that's lame. If somebody's going to take the time, watch your video, and then take the extra time to leave a comment, then you for sure should read that comment and respond back. That's the way I see it. All right. Now, the way that the giveaway works, because I know we've got a lot of people that have joined the Spooky family, so this may be your first time in for a giveaway. Everyone that commented on the video that was in the link is automatically entered in to win. If you had commented and you've won before, then automatically you're not entered into the hat. If you win, the way you contact me is to contact me via Instagram or email. You can find both of those links on the channel's homepage. So if you win tonight, contact me so you can send me over your Addy. That way I can get these shipped directly off Amazon, and hopefully they'll arrive to you in about 2 or 3 days. So all the names handwritten by me, you saw it in the community post, and they've been entered in to the infamous hat tonight for the big giveaway. So without further ado, like I always say, like the Cars song says, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Or you can go like Taylor Swift and say, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Anybody remember that viral video from Taylor Swift, Shake It Off song like a decade ago? The cop was in his car and he was singing along to Shake It Off. Katang says, I'm 44. I'm beating you by about 3 years there, Katang, because I'm getting close to 47. Oh man, everybody's just talking about the YouTube vloggers in the chat right now. Let's see, Sam says, humid is the worst. I love the heat. It's only 82 here today, but humid, that's the worst thing. The humidity always makes you feel way worse. Like the humidity is absolutely terrible. All right, guys, tell me when to stop, and then I'm going to pull a name out of the hat. Well, actually, I'll pull 2 names out of the hat, and you guys will pick either the right hand or the left hand. All right, Mario says stop. Breeze says stop. All right, everybody says stop. Warner says stop. All right, we got the right hand, and we've got the left hand. So we got the right hand, we got the left hand. Which ones do you guys want? All right, we're getting left. All right, first one to get to 5 wins. So 2 for left, 3 for left. All right. All right, 2 for right, 4 for left. All right, it looks like left won. I think I'm right on that, Breeze, right? I think left won. Looks like left. Make sure I'm right on this. Let me scroll back and make sure I counted 5 lefts first. Let's see here. 1. I'll be like the Tootsie Roll owl here. A 1, a 2, a 3. Yeah, left 1. Yeah. All right, so left. Wait, what, Breeze? Right had 5? Oh man, see guys, this is where it gets confusing. All right, let me recount this one more time, guys, because I want to make sure that the winner is right here. All right, so from the time I started saying this, it was. Okay, Chris's comment. Oh my God, stop already. Let's see, 1 for left, 2 for left, 3 for left, 4 for left. Yeah, left 1, Breeze. It was left. We had 5 for left first. So, well, here we go. I don't think she ever comes into the lives. So, congratulations. She's commented on many videos. Tonight's winner was Dawn Patterson. Congratulations, Dawn. You have won a set of the Beistel cutouts. What, Breeze? Just do left and right. We're doing 2 winners tonight. Oh, man. All right, so if we do 2 winners, of course, Breeze would say that after I just threw the name back in the hat. All right, so we don't even know who that one was. So let's just pick one. All right, guys. So how are we gonna do this? So she said do left and right. So Dawn Patterson is the winner, guys. So do I just pick one more name out of the hat since I randomly threw the damn name back in the hat? What do we do here? Do we just randomly pick one more name? Man. All right. So I guess we're going to do 2 giveaways tonight. All right. So we're just going to pull one more out. All right. Let's see. This feels like a winner. All right. What do we got? We have got... All right. Chris Cravens is the second winner tonight. So Chris Cravens and Dawn Patterson contact me via email or Instagram so you can get your set of Bystol cutouts. There we go. So 2 winners tonight for the 7K giveaway. There we go. Chris Cravens and Dawn Patterson. Both names that have been around since the other channel. So congratulations to them. I think we basically have gotten the spooky family. The band is back together. I don't think there's many names that are missing from the old days. I think just about everybody is back around. So guys, if you follow the channel, you see the way this goes. Kind of like every time we hit 1,000 subscribers, there's a new giveaway. So this is gonna become an ongoing thing, probably for the life of the channel. So I hope that you're into this. And Dancing Frogs was one of the earliest winners here on the channel. Dancing Frogs, I think you may have been winner number 1 like 4 or 5 months ago, I think, when the channel first hit 1,000 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken on that. And Sam, of course, is the most recent winner. Oh, that is true, Breeze. Good eye on that, Breeze. This week was a monumental occasion for the channel because we reached over 200 uploads, 500,000 channel views, and 7,000 subscribers. That's a lot, guys, in 4 months. That's a lot. But it's daily uploads. It's all of your support, and it's a lot of work. It's for sure a lot of work. Let's see. David says, bunch of Bystol cutouts in the mail the other day. Oh, that is awesome for sure. Turn up for one on Monday night, says Red Dragon. Nicole says, I was glad to find you again. Your channel, no BS. Thank you so much, Nicole. I hope you enjoyed it here, guys. I definitely try to bring all kinds of spooky fun. And the premieres are great. The live screams are great. All of our interactions are great. And I definitely hope these voice replies get sorted out sooner because they definitely make life easier. You just put your phone up and you can speak what you want to say instead of texting all the time. So here's hoping that they eventually allow infinity voice replies. Thank you so much, Autumn. Your channel is fun. So going to be hitting up either Raleigh or Virginia on Wednesday, guys. So there'll be lots of spooky content coming. Of course, the 4th of July is Saturday night. Everybody, no doubt, is going to be pretty busy on Saturday night. So Saturday night, I'll probably just post like a little fun, spooky short so everybody can go out and enjoy fireworks or whatever they decide to do. Whatever you decide to do on the 4th of July, just be safe and make sure if you do set off fireworks, you do it with the proper precautions and make sure the ground isn't dry or anything like that. So you keep yourself and others around you safe. You don't want to have any kind of fatalities like that. So just proceed with caution if you're doing anything like that. For me, Perry says, do a collab with Jade. She would probably do it. I don't know if I'm on her level just yet, Perry. She's like one of the largest spooky vloggers out here. So I'm not sure if she's even heard of Derek Blackheart's Spooky Club yet, but hopefully one day, anything is possible, anything is possible. Definitely keep pets safe because I know my little Chihuahua Luna, when she hears the sound of fireworks, it definitely sends her into a frenzy. And it's just like, it's okay, Luna, it'll be over soon. But it's really rough on animals having to hear that because they don't really comprehend what's going on around us. So just turn up your TV louder so they don't have to hear it, even though their hearing is way better than ours. K. Chris says, everybody was saying I won, so I'll just take the bloody ghost. Thanks. Oh man, K Chris, you have been after my bloody ghost from Party City for like 2 years now. I'm telling you, it's in my closet right now. You're gonna dislike me so bad when I start bringing it out. Sherry, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated, Sherry. You're always so cool, Sherry. Thank you so much. Uh, Sherry, I think I'm gonna take that 4.99 and go on eBay and treat myself to a bottle of that Ecto Cooler and redo that video. That's right. I think it's time. I think it's time. I got a few emails the other day asking if I was really going to do it, and I think I'm locked in. I think I'm locked in. Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you so much. One thing I want to express is that one of the reasons I'm bringing up other content creators is because I am a YouTube viewer myself. And a lot of the people that I've reached out to are channels that I think people should be watching. I really think Jacula's Castle should be a huge channel. I think the Haunted House Cat should have, more notoriety because she works hard. She's very entertaining. Kirsten Marie does YouTube shorts and a podcast. Halloween Maniacs, guys. I don't know if they have one tonight, but I can't express this enough. Halloween Maniacs has a thing going, possibly tonight, as a matter of fact. They do called Maniac Mondays, and they do like Halloween news. They do like a vintage segment. They do all kinds of stuff in that Maniac Mondays segment. And personally, to me, it's one of the best Halloween news updates currently out on YouTube. And then Jacula's Castle, guys. To me, there's not another channel like Jacula's Castle. Jason and Jackson. That duo there. That's unique. That channel entertains me. I've watched that channel for 2 years now. So kudos to them. South of Sanity, all of his creations, he creates great stuff. There's so many channels that I watch and I support, and I want other people to see them and get on board if they're not already. So that's kind of my goal with these Friday night live streams, is to introduce my audience if you're not already familiar with other channels. That way, if you get tired of looking at my face one night, you can be like, okay, Derek, I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm going to go look at this channel right now and see what they got going on. Yeah, exactly, Bonnet. Jacula's Castle, great. And all the other ones I mentioned, super fun and super entertaining as well. Which one, Laura? There's the Haunted House Cat. There's Jacula's Castle. There's South of Sanity. There's Halloween Maniacs. There's Kirsten Marie, OMG, and she's got a podcast called the uh, True Believers Podcast, Blonde Believers Podcast. I apologize, guys. My brain is frazzled from the heat today. I am so tired. Sierra Renee. Yes, Sierra Renee Katang. I actually left her a comment, and I left one for Natasha. Natasha, I get it. She responded. She's cool. She doesn't really like doing live streams, and I get it. 1000%. I get it, but I made the offer out to her. I love her regardless. Her content's great. Live streams just aren't for everybody, and I totally get that. So if they decline, no hard feelings. I still watch their channels. I get it. Live streams are just not for everybody. Me, it's weird for me, okay, guys, because this is weird. Okay, live streams. Yeah, she is, K. Chris. She's in North Carolina. I think she's up in the mountain area, if I'm not mistaken. Red Dragon says, can you put their links below so I can check them out? Yeah, I'll try to remember for sure to put their links down below in the description of the video tomorrow once the video processes, Dragon. Thank you for mentioning that. And of course, it'll all be in the community post leading up to everything as well. But for me personally, guys, a live stream to me is almost more relaxing for me than doing a video edit, because I've told you guys before, I used to play nightclubs. I used to be a musician a long, long time ago. So, Emo Mom, welcome in to the chat tonight. Coming in and doing stuff like this makes me feel at home with stuff that I used to do 10, 15, 20 years ago, being in front of a live crowd. Thank you so much, Ken. Thank you so much. To me, it's not work, Ken. I love Halloween, so to me, it's just fun. It's it's just my passion, Halloween and all of that stuff. So, but yeah, that's how I feel about lives. But again, they're not for everybody. They're not for everybody. I'm just glad that thankfully I finally got good Wi-Fi where I can do live streams more often. Because when I had that terrible Wi-Fi and I was up here looking like scrambled HBO cable TV, that was pretty rough, guys. That was pretty rough. Not even gonna lie. Um, just another emo mom. She's got her channel. She does like candle reviews and wax warmer reviews, guys. There's so many here in the chat tonight that have so many channels, that you could go and check out. Vasquez, welcome in to the chat tonight. Also, Autumn Harvest says, Sherry and Ken, y'all are so cool. Derek, the Wi-Fi is so much better now. I'm telling you, Autumn, I'm telling you. Oh man, what was it? March that I rebranded and came back here. Man, that was rough, guys. Trying to find the whole spooky family again. My Wi-Fi was terrible at the time, but you guys showed up every Friday night for those first 3 weeks when it was brutal. It was beyond brutal, guys. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But yeah, now thankfully everything is definitely way better. And how about when the channel first relaunched? We were still in like the hangover days of the Black Hearts Club, right? Okay. And that was that weird time frame at the end of the Black Hearts Club where I kind of had an identity crisis, guys, and I shaved my beard off. Anybody remember those days? I just got to the point where I was like, okay, what's my face look like under here? So I decided, okay, shave my beard. So what a time to rebrand with a new channel. And I had shaved, and it was just like, it's a weird time for sure. Thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. It was. I thought it was a cool look. Okay, I thought it was a cool look, but come to find out, after I shaved my beard, even my family, okay, even my family didn't like it. But nobody didn't pull me over to the side and tell me that I looked like an alien or anything. But I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, I know, Dragon. It was a little weird when I shaved, but you don't know until you try, right? Exactly, Will. Bros don't let bros shave. Perry, go back to the beginning of the channel and you'll basically see me almost clean shaven. Vasquez, that's what I thought. I thought it was a cool look. I thought it was a cool look, but the majority didn't like it. They didn't like it. Let's see. David says, "Yes, I don't like myself without a beard. It's definitely weird. You don't know what's hiding underneath there." Laura says, "I like you unshaven." Oh no, no, Dragon! Don't put that on me. Please don't put vanilla ice on me. Oh man. I don't know how to take that one. Ice, baby. That's a wild one. It's a wild one. David says my face is way too fat. Let's see. Michael says, "What's up, bro? I'm here." Spectre says, "Too cold, too cold." Yeah, exactly. David says, "Without it." Nicole, men shaving their face is like a woman shaving her head. Yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's weird. William says, "I've been with my wife 11 years and she's never seen my face." Well, see, that's that's funny, guys, because when I shaved, I came out and my partner, she looked at me. She was just like, "Yeah, I like it." But I could tell the whole time, I don't think she was digging it. I think she was just trying to convince herself she liked it, but I don't know. Trevor, I don't know what Big Lots is going to have this year. They have started putting out a little bit of stuff, but not a lot yet. But I think it's definitely coming. Oh, Spectre, I had the Duck Dynasty thing going at one point in time. I definitely had. At one point, I had a beard all the way down to here like 10 years ago, and it literally drove me crazy. Like, all I would do would sit there and like twist my beard. Like, if I started getting into deep thought, right, I would just sit there and twist my beard. So I could never go back down that road again. I mean, there's the Svengoolie video here on the channel where the beard is to like right here, where I'm out in the woods auditioning for Svengoolie. But even that, I couldn't go back to that. I do enjoy seeing that I have a neck again now. Like, it is nice to know that there's a neck here. Yeah, exactly. A crumb catcher. Trust me. Yeah, your beard definitely loses when it comes to a food battle. Let's see. Autumn says, I think if you haven't shaved in years, the pastiness underneath tends to look odd for a few months. That's definitely true, Autumn. Perry says, Michaels has been on my favorite so far this year. Michaels for the win, sure. With that vintage spirits line, again, no regrets for me picking up that gumball machine. That gumball machine, simply an amazing piece. Who did I miss? Breeze. IC4N7C. Welcome into the chat also. Trevor, what is my favorite Spirit Halloween thing for 2026? I gotta admit, I'm kind of digging. I know a lot of people are going to expect me to say the Michael Myers animatronic. And while that's great, there's been other companies that's made the Michael Myers animatronic before. I'm digging the raccoon in the trash can. I'm digging the big old fly Buzz. Buzz is cool. Like, I think Buzz is a lot of people's sleeper this year. I think Buzz is going to be a good seller this year. I don't think people are thinking that, but I definitely think Buzz is going to be one of Spirit's best pieces this year. And that's one I can't wait to see in store. I think Buzz is going to steal the show. I just feel it. I think Buzz is going to be the highlight of their theme this year. Dale, welcome in. Let's see. Box Lunch has it. Yeah, Box Lunch. I think they've got a Box Lunch up in Raleigh. So depending on which way this goes, if I go to Raleigh or Virginia, I may have to swing into Box Lunch and check them out on Wednesday. So as for Wednesday, guys, the premiere Wednesday night, I have pushed it to 9 p.m. for the premiere Wednesday night because I know there's going to be a lot of driving time for me around the Raleigh Triangle area on Wednesday. So I figure I'll probably be getting in a little bit later. In the event that I get stuck in some kind of weird traffic, the premiere will still happen. I'll pop in and I'll tell everybody hello and I'll let you know I'm stuck in traffic. But one thing I know with the Spooky family is if I'm stuck in traffic Wednesday night, I know you guys can still chat amongst yourselves. You'll be good with that, right? In the event that I'm stuck in traffic from getting a bunch of content out, you guys will just chat amongst yourselves and keep it going, I'm sure. Tammy made it in tonight. Welcome in, Tammy. Tammy, always a regular here with the comments, but never really makes it into the lives. But good to have you in here tonight, Tammy. Let's see. What am I missing here? All right, that's what I thought, Amy. I thought you guys would have it covered. So, like I say, if I'm running late Wednesday night, just chat amongst yourselves and carry on as usual. Just another emo mom says, Perry Phillips, not today. I was with my son, close to Lee Max. Draven says, we only talk in front of you. No, you don't. You guys can still carry on a conversation. I'm sure that after I exit the conversations, because I think there's like a 5-minute window where the conversation window can still stay open, you guys probably still hang around and chat. And that's what I love about all of you guys, is this has legit become a community. We actually have a community, and that is amazing. Like, so many of you and here have made friendships with one another, and I think that's outstanding. Absolutely love that. Absolutely. Trevor, are you going to go to the flagship Spirit Halloween this year? Unfortunately, I can't, Trevor, because that falls on the weekend that my daughter is expected to go into labor. So be a bad move for me to go all the way up to Jersey when she's expected to go into labor that weekend. So I'm gonna have to hang around this area for that weekend. I think that's the right thing to do. I think that's the right thing to do instead of going to Spirit Halloween. First grandchild on the way, so I kind of want to be there for all of that. So I will be hitting the one in Raleigh that opens around August 22nd, though. So that'll be my first look at it in store. Vasquez. Nicole, thank you for joining in. I hope you have a good night tonight. Vasquez says, went to Target today and saw some Halloween at the bullseye section. Vasquez, I haven't found it yet. I've been to like 3 or 4 Targets and I have found absolutely nothing yet. It's still 4th of July merchandise. I'm hoping it's got to happen this weekend. I would think. Just another emo mom says, Jersey, my dad's up there. So excited for your family, Derek. Thank you so much, emo mom. Dale, I'm 47 years old basically in a few months, Dale. I'm 47, man. I tell you guys all the time, I'm getting close to 50. I'm telling you guys, it's the just for men. It's the I don't know. It's just I don't know. I try to keep myself healthy and I try to stay youthful looking, and that's kind of it'll probably all catch up with me once the grandson hits. I'll probably come on here with a completely silver beard, and like I always joke, I can't lose my hair because my hair is already gone. So I'll just be coming up here looking like Fred Durst. I'll be looking like Fred Durst. Has anybody seen what Fred Durst looks like now with the Santa Claus beard? I'll be coming up here looking like Fred Durst. That'll be great, right? Let's see, what am I missing here? Years go by fast, though, Dale. They go by fast. Like 20 years from now, like I always joke around, I doubt I'll be up here doing a live scream. I see Autumn says, I got so white-haired after I had my son. Oh, trust me, Autumn. Trust me. Wearing a pink polo. No. No, 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 no. I've had one pink polo in my life, K. Chris. I've had one. Okay? I have had one. Mr. Mark, welcome into the chat. Kyle, welcome into the chat. I had a pink polo 20 years ago. Okay. It was sent to me by my former co-host. You all know who that was. I don't have to drop names. If you know, you know. It was when we were best friends 20 years ago. And it was like, hey, I'm sending you this shirt. I think it will look good on you. I'm like, okay. I open up the box. I pull it out. It's a pink polo. I'm looking at this shirt like I'm supposed to wear this. I don't do pink. No problem with pink. Pink just ain't my bag, guys. It just ain't my bag. I don't feel like myself in it. I like darker colors. So, okay, Chris. Anyway, put on the pink polo. Okay? Go to my dad's house and I'm wearing the pink polo. He's never seen me in a pink shirt before, right? He looks at me. And my dad, you know, I joke about Hank Hill all the time. My dad had some Hank Hill tendencies to him. He's looking at me, right? Like, boy, what the hell are you wearing? I'm like, shirt? He's like, yeah, I know that. He's like, when did you start wearing pink? I said, oh, it was sent to me by a friend. He was like, is the friend a girl? I was like, yeah. He was like, enough said. So, yeah, that was the only time in my life I ever had a pink polo. So, little funny story there about and I think I was wearing white Gap jeans at the same time. It was definitely not my normal uniform, guys. I know, Sherry. Ah, the things you do for friends back in the day, right? Yeah. I don't think I kept that shirt very long. I don't think so. I don't think so. I like the darker colors. Yeah, Karma, there's always story time here on the Spooky Club. There's so many stories that I could go into, but I always try to share at least one story per live stream. So yeah, exactly. Twilight Zone time frame, Amy. because it was definitely not me. It was not me. But in that same shipment, there was a saving grace. Okay, in that box, past the white jeans and the pink polo, bottom of the box, there's a black T-shirt of Blondie, Heart of Glass. And when you lifted it up, it's like when the lights shine down from the heavens and it goes ta-da. I was like, yes, there's something good in here. Thank you, Mr. Mark. It's definitely my comfort zone. That's what I've always been into. But yeah, the Blondie T-shirt was the saving grace. Oh man, let's see, what am I missing here? Tony Rock's pink. Depends on the dude. Exactly. Some guys can pull it off. Me, I can't pull it off. Like, I cannot pull it off. Like, I can't even pull off like a dress shirt and tie look. Like, I look weird dressed up. Like, I look completely weird dressed up. Like, it's not my look at all. Like, no, it's just not for me. I'm a t-shirt and jeans guy. All right, guys. So there we go. Premiere tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. We've got the Bills video, and then Wednesday night we've got the premiere at 9 o'clock, and then Thursday there's going to be another premiere at 8 o'clock, or it could be just a drop day. I don't know how Thursday is going to go just yet. And then Friday night we've got the live stream with Kirsten Marie. Dale says, OMG, I adored Blondie, Debbie Harry. Debbie Harry, one of the all-time greats for sure. She was always one of my favorites. Oh man, my Prince Adam cosplay. I've still sometime this week, I've got to squeeze in time to see the new Masters of the Universe movie. That's on my to-do list. I've got so much going on, so much to do, guys. And be sure to keep your eyes peeled for Bath and Body Works next Monday, because next Monday it should be available in stores, so you can grab up some of that stuff. And again, congratulations tonight to Dawn Patterson for winning a set of the Bystol cutouts, and Chris Cravens. Again, guys, hit me up. Cinema of the Dead, welcome in to the chat tonight. Glad to have you in here as well. Wow, we had about 120 people in here tonight. These live streams have come a long, long way. And I definitely hope you all show up Friday night, because Friday night, I think, is going to be really fun, guys. I am looking forward to having Kirsten Marie up and Haunted House Cat the following week. I cannot wait to have other people up here for you guys to chat with. This should definitely be a fun time. And as for Debbie Harry, I'm huge. I don't know how many people follow the band In This Moment, but Jennifer, welcome in. I didn't even see you come in. Thanks for being in, Jennifer. What's her name? Maria Brink from In This Moment. One of their earliest songs was a cover of Call Me by Blondie, and I thought they did a phenomenal job on that. Huge In This Moment fan. If you've not heard the music by In This Moment, and you like heavier type music, highly recommend checking them out. They've been around for about 20 years, but they are definitely a great, great band. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy the content, and thank you all for joining in tonight on this Monday night live stream. And whatever you're doing this week, if you're going to be outside like me, definitely stay hydrated and stay cool, because it's going to be a hot week here on the East Coast. So on that note, guys, we've got a full week coming up. So I hope that you turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of the spooky fun that's coming up this week, because there's going to be plenty of in-store Halloween action coming up, and I can't wait to see what At Home has in store. Spun was a great movie, Emo Mom. Spun. I actually still have that on VHS, as a matter of fact. Yeah, In This Moment is great. Lala. I know, I'm probably messing it up. Lala. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last part. Screen names are hard sometimes, guys, especially when you're trying to look at them and they're like this big. I keep saying it, guys. I've got to get an iPad. iPads are going to make this whole procedure of live streams go a whole lot easier. I've got to do that, guys. I've got to at least treat myself to an iPad so my old man eyes can read these comments a whole lot better. But Anyway, Perry, I hope you have a good night. Breeze, thank you for moderating tonight. Shout out, Breeze. You always do a great job moderating and keeping the trolls out of the chat and keeping this a fun, happy place for the entire spooky family. David, thank you for joining in. All right, guys, so I will see you all back here tomorrow night at 8 for a premiere of the Bills video. Guys, Emo Mom, hope you have a great night. And everybody, thank you so much. Love all of you guys. April, didn't see you come in, but thanks for joining in too. And until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.